opting to do things a little differently this time. I'm actually driving to work. My Clemson Tigers lost last night. Fought real hard in that national championship, but gosh, it's always a bummer to lose, right? And after that, I woke up this morning and I'm thinking, hey, I've got a garden to cultivate or whatever. I want to talk about Candide. And I started thinking this morning, well, Clemson had won a lot of games. It had an undefeated season, I think 17 straight wins, all of that kind of stuff. And then, you lose and you're like, why? Why does this happen? Why is there so much evil in the world? Why do bad things happen to good people? Deshaun Watson is a good person. Why did that happen to him? Fought hard and all of that kind of stuff. And I thought about Gottfried Leibniz. And this was a philosopher in early modern Europe who came up with this idea of Theodicy. He was one of these people, not the book, the Odyssey, but Theodicy, from Theodike, basically meaning the justice or the word of God. This means in English, the problem of evil. All right, so how do we look at the problem of evil when we believe in a good God, but then there's evil in the world? What is the source of that evil? Why does it happen in spite of God's goodness? And what Liebniz came up with is that we live in the best of all possible worlds. And this idea that we live in the best of all possible worlds is, well, there's evil in the world, but there's a sufficient reason for that evil. So the thing is, if Clemson were always to win, then I would stop enjoying those victories. I would take those victories for granted. In fact, this morning when I woke up after that loss, nobody wants to wake up after a loss, but I thought, you know what, I really should have enjoyed all that winning a little bit more. I shouldn't have worried so much. And I kind of started to take the winning for granted. And, it's just the occasional defeats help you to enjoy the victories. And you realize, like, hey, kind of like DJ Khaled says, you got to win more. And you wake up and you're like, all right, I've got to win more. And if I didn't lose, then I wouldn't realize the importance of winning. So then I think, okay, well, Clemson can lose and there can still be a good and just God out there who is loving and everything, because there's a sufficient reason for the loss. And that's that. That's pretty much the subject of Candide, because Voltaire is refuting that proposition that we live in the best of all possible worlds. So that's that. And remember, subscribe and website, social media, all that kind of stuff. Till the next drive.